How do you talk about your personality? Are you an extrovert or are you an introvert? Maybe you are an ambivert. So in this lesson today, we are going to look at new words, new vocabulary to talk about your personality. Hello everyone, I am Niharika and welcome back. In today's lesson, we are going to look at some new phrases and new words to talk about your personality. Now, there are three types of personalities. One is someone who's an extrovert, the other is someone who is an introvert, and the third one is ambivert. So now, under these three categories, what are the phrases that you can use if you fall into any one of these categories? So let's get started. The first one is an extrovert. So who are extroverts? What type of personality describes an extrovert? Well, an extrovert is a person who gets energy from being around people. Someone who is extremely friendly, someone who loves to discuss their ideas, and someone who just loves spending time with others. Now, if you fall into this category, then how do you talk about yourself to others? The very first phrase that you can use is, I am really outgoing. So often when you are having conversations with people and it's your turn to talk about yourself, to describe what type of personality you are, rather than just saying that I'm an extrovert, try and use these phrases here. So here we have, I am really outgoing. So someone who is very outgoing, it means that you are very socially confident. So you don't get nervous when you end up meeting new people. Hey, you are very confident and you love making new friends and you love being around with new people. Another phrase that you can use if you fall into this category is, I am a gregarious person, or I am a gregarious guy or a girl. Now, what does this really mean? Now, if you call yourself a gregarious person, it means that again, you are very sociable and you love being around people. You are not that kind of person who would just think about your ideas and just keep it to yourself, but you will prefer to talk about it in open. You would love to discuss it with others. So yes, if you are socially confident, you are very sociable and friendly, then this is one of the phrases that you can use. Let's have a look at another phrase, which is, I am a social butterfly. Now here you're not calling yourself the beautiful butterfly, but it's just a phrase for yourself to talk about yourself. Now when you say that I am a social butterfly, it means that yes, you are friendly and you love being with people. When you are a social butterfly, people want to come and talk to you. You know, you seem to be very approachable. So if you go to a party or you are in an office conference or somewhere where you are going to meet new people, people will actually come to you and try to talk to you or have a conversation with you because you are a social butterfly. You just seem to be so approachable and you just seem to be so friendly. So yes, if you are very friendly and if you like being with people, then say I'm a social butterfly. All right? Let's have a look at another phrase that you can use, which is a very simple one, that I am friendly. So when you are describing yourself, and if you fall into this category of being an extrovert, then you can just keep it very simple by saying that I am very friendly. Okay, so it means that you can be friends with anyone and everyone. It's not a closed circle that you prefer to be with, but yes, you have really a wide circle of friends because you love making friends. Okay, so, well, I feel that yes, even I am an extrovert. So if I have to describe myself in front of people, I can use one of these phrases. But what if you are an introvert? Now, if you are introvert, then we have some phrases for you that you can use to describe yourself or to describe your personality. But let's first understand that who fall into this category. What type of personality an introvert is. Introvert or introverts are the people who are not very confident about themselves. Now remember, they are not shy, okay? Many people think that if you are shy, then you fall into this category, but that is just a misconception. The real meaning of being an introvert is that you are not confident enough in front of people and you tend to just share a small group of friends rather than being friendly with everyone. And you are a very emotional person as well. So if you are emotional, then yes, you are an introvert as well. Now, some of the phrases that you can use if you fall into this category are, I am kind of reserved. Now, when you say that I am kind of reserved, it means that you are a very private person. It means you don't want to discuss your life with anyone and everyone. You do have a close-knit of friend circle and that's it. You just want to share your life with them only. You don't want to discuss your thoughts with everybody. It is just that you want to talk about yourself with your close friends. So this says that you are a very reserved person or a very private person. Okay? Another phrase that you can use is, I like to spend time with close friends. So when you say this, another person would get an idea that you do not like making new friends. Okay, you are not very friendly. You are not a social butterfly, definitely. So you make a point to talk about yourself, or when you show or describe your personality to someone, you say that I like to spend time with close friends only. Okay? And another phrase that you can use is, I usually listen more than I speak up. Now, usually introverts are great listeners. Now, because they don't like speaking too much, they don't like talking about anything and everything, they tend to listen to others. So if your friend is a great listener, then there is a probability that he is an introvert. But if you are also a great listener, then yes, you fall into this category. And when you're describing yourself, you can say that I usually listen more than I speak up. Okay, so this is how you would describe your personality. And let's have a look at third category, which is an ambivert. Ambivert. Well, what does this really mean? Well, a person who has a balance of an extrovert and introvert features in their personality is an ambivert. That's quite interesting. Now, many people get confused. Am I an extrovert or am I an introvert? But hey, guess what? Probably you are an ambivert. So you have the qualities of both. Maybe you love being with friends, but then there are times that you just want to spend time with yourself. So which means that you also have the qualities of being an introvert. So how would you describe yourself when you fall into this category? The first phrase that I have is, I alter my personality based on the situation. So if someone asks you that, what type of personality are you? Or what kind of person are you? And when you go out, how do you behave? So this is one of the phrases that you can use by saying that I alter my personality based on the situation. So for example, if you end up meeting a lot of friendly people, a lot of extroverts, then yes, you would also show the qualities of being an extrovert. But then if you meet a lot of people who get very nervous, or probably people who do not like to talk much and who are very calm and sober, then you would show the qualities of being an introvert. Okay? So depending on the situation, you will place yourself. Another phrase that you can use is, when a topic of interest comes up, I am more than happy to talk about it. Now, if you are around many people and probably y'all are having a discussion about something, and if the topic really interests you, then yes, again you will show the qualities of being an extrovert. You will participate in that conversation. You would throw your ideas on other people, which is great. But the moment this topic is being stopped discussing, okay, the moment the topic is being changed, and now the topic doesn't interest you, then you will not talk much, but you would be a good listener. So remember, introverts are great listeners. So yes, here you also show the qualities of being an extrovert by participating in the conversation about a topic that you like. But then again, you also stop talking and start listening to others rather than speaking up. Okay? So this is one of the expressions that you can use. And then the third expression that I have for you, if you fall into this category, is spending too much time with other people can be exhausting. So yes, you like spending time with others, you like being with people, you like being friendly, but too much of it can be really tiring and exhausting. So if you think that there are times when you want to party hard and you want to be with people, but then there are times when you just love your bed and you love yourself and you want to spend time by yourself, then you are an ambivert. So these are the perfect expressions that you can use to describe your personality. So go ahead, talk about yourself. Talking about yourself makes you more confident, so use these English expressions in your conversations, and I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, you take care.